I gave you some questions to ask, so why don't you do that?
All right, I'll start out. Chris, these are for you. What's your social security number?
But I'm never playing golf.
Why?
Golf is so...
Ego.
Ego? Okay, back to my dad that himself who did.
Why do you keep going back to that?
If someone told you you're not the smartest person in the room, would you laugh it off, fact check their birth certificate, shout out Obama? The more people at your funeral means you won't get to see the level of success you reach, but somebody will.
Love that. Why disabilities? What, you think your dog has a disability?
Oh, I think all French bulldogs they have some sort of disability. I won't go into like details of what disability, but there is some sort of disability. They just can't get it.
Welcome back to the TAT podcast. I think it's number 4. Episode 4-ish. 5 possible 17.
4.5 because we were supposed to have one 2 weeks ago that I was the only one that showed up for.
Oh. Yep. So there's that. But also, welcome to this one, whatever number it is.
Hey.
We go through. We'll do our normal introductions. I'm TJ. I am a parent because Josh always gets mad at me when I say that I am a stepfather. So I'm a parent to multiple children's. I'm soon to be a grandfather. Actually, just found out today. It's going to be like 2 weeks. I'll have a little granddaughter.
What will they call you?
And
Paul?
I am going to be called the coolest motherfucker in the world.
No, you ain't.
No?
Called Paul.
Do you want to bet? She'll think I'm the coolest thing ever because I'll just buy her whatever she wants. And, yep, that's that.
Joshua Elchert, father, business owner, friend, mentor. That's about it.
Oh, me? Yeah, Chris Rosenthal, cigar store, proprietor, wannabe mobster.
My name is Matt. I am a future business owner, and I'm not a father. I'm not. That sums it up.
For sure.
I don't have any kids.
Nailed it.
Responsibilities.
No responsibilities. But yeah, tonight we have a special guest tonight. We have a good friend of mine that I've known for coming up, I think, like 5 years now. 6 years. We both fell in love with a game of golf, which formed our friendship, and then we've been friends ever since. And I'm proud to announce that he will be coming on to the company that we all work at, which is Healspace Recovery. Healspace.
Yeah.
At Just Healspace LLC. Check us out, Ohio. And he's going to be doing all of our business development. And I would like to say that he's the best in Ohio. What he says is he's just good at his job. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So yeah, I'm coming over to Healspace.
Once it airs.
Once it airs, I'll probably already be established. But yeah, I've moved up into Ohio probably 6 years ago, I guess. I came up here to open up Oxford houses in Ohio. I'm from Southeast Kentucky. I moved up here. I opened Oxford houses in Toledo, Dayton, and Cincinnati. And then I learned how to play golf. And then, life kind of just took off. I was one of the guys that opened up Legends Recovery Center in
Defiance.
Green Springs, not Defiance. I hate to leave there, but I got to chase my dreams. So yeah, so that's what led me here to Healspace.
Healspace.
But I've always wanted to work with TJ. Like, it's always been a dream of mine. I've watched him go from, throwing golf clubs to, becoming a business owner. Just a vision that I've got to watch him play out in his, his life. Like, this is something that he's wanted since I've met him. He's probably one of the smartest people in the clinical field that I've ever met. He can tell you billing codes for anything. Probably billing codes that stop smoking cigars. I'm sure there's something.
But there is actually a smoking cessation. Doesn't pay well.
Anyways, I watched TJ fulfill his dream through this, and how do you not want to be part of that? When two people's ideas and dreams collide, why not partner up?
I love that.
And then I met Josh. Other than the shoes, can you zoom in on the shoes before this gets away from us? So everybody knows what he's wearing the entire show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He killed it last night.
That animal?
That animal.
Chewbacca, what are you talking about?
Oh.
Bro, it's got the StockX fucking authentication tag still on it.
No, for
Just
sure.
so you know they're real.
No, first I already know his shoes are real. He's got more shoes than anybody I
Why don't you
know.
leave stickers on your hat?
I don't.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. I used to do that too.
I mean, first off, we got to start off with you need bigger dreams.
Bigger dreams.
Yeah.
Start small. I was homeless 7 years ago.
Well, mazel tov. Second, and then we weren't supposed to get too serious first, but I'll lighten the mood. How does a guy from the backwoods of Kentucky end up with a French bulldog named Gus?
I'm not really sure. I was in Amish country on Google, and we, it's just kind of
Trying to get back to your roots.
Well, I just didn't want a kid, and my fiance, she's young, wants kids. And I was like, what can I get that would fulfill that void for a while? And then I seen this, Stonehill Frenchies, shout out, and I just seen him, and I was like, Gus, that's him. Well, his name was Axel, but I changed that. I thought that was lame. Oh my bad.
It's like looking in a mirror, right?
Yeah, French bulldog, and then of course,
Yeah, I got one
TJ
too.
got one too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I ended up with Gus. Yep.
Shout out Jack Monk. What's the name of his?
Monk's Kennel Club. Yeah, shout out Monk's Kennel Club. And it's funny, I was gonna name him. I knew he had a French bulldog, and I'd heard his name was Gus. But at the time, when you're like naming a dog, it's just like, oh, like what are you? I'm like Gus, and I'm like, and then it was like he's like my dog's name's Gus, and I was
They're
like,
all. I think they all should be called Gus.
yeah.
They all look like
sorry.
a Gus.
They just look at you like dumb as shit, just
Yeah.
like.
Take me outside.
Sorry, Gus Mancy.
Matt, be honest. If you had to choose between shooting under par or keeping Gus, who's going on Craigslist?
Continuously shoot under par.
Yeah.
Or Gus?
I'd probably get rid of Gus.
Just put it right up on Craigslist.
Yeah.
See Gus for sale. You shot
Oh,
under par today.
Yeah. Well, no, I shot 77 or 75.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if I could continuously shoot under par every single time, I'd get rid of my dog. Yeah.
So it's funny you asked.
I don't care if you ask me the same question in 10 years. I've had this dog for 10 years. He's gone. Next
The
question.
love of the game, yeah. It's funny. You said something about your fiance, and so you've been engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a scale from 1 to 10, my fiance has planned everything from the wedding, and how involved have you been in the wedding process?
I told her to tell me when it is and I'll be there. That's it.
Yeah.
That there's the wrong.
That
thing to
answer's
say.
wrong?
Yeah, that's wrong. That's 100% wrong.
Well, we went from, this lavish wedding to, venues and decorations to eloping in Hawaii to we don't know what we're doing. So like I said, I just told her, let me know the date and I'll be there. Let me know if I should invite friends. Do I need to pick some people to stand beside me? Are you going to have anybody? Just let me know. And zero. I've been involved. Zero.
Yeah, I heard you have a really cool guy that's actually going to be the minister.
Yeah, well, if that happens, we definitely asked TJ to be our officiant.
I had no official wedding, and that's one thing that I regret is that we just got married at the courthouse, and I probably will have a recommitment ceremony. But my advice would be to you is that actually do it. Doesn't have to be extravagant, but have a decent, nice wedding, not just for her, but you'll enjoy it too. I really honestly believe that. Next question. If you weren't doing this business development, golf, adulting, what alternate universe version of you would exist?
I would sell furniture.
Furniture.
I love selling furniture.
Like high end or
No,
value
just any
city,
furniture.
anything?
Like rent a center. That was one of my favorite
you kill
jobs.
Rent a Center, dude.
That was
I
one
can
of
see
my
that.
favorite jobs. It was rent a center.
You worked at Rent a Center?
Yeah.
Where?
And
In Kentucky?
getting
Yeah, and then when I first got sober, I worked at this place for this dude was an asshole. Like he was a prick, but it was like a furniture store. I went in and just started killing it. and we just couldn't get along though, so I quit.
Furniture.
So it's probably got to be. It's probably got to be hard to like get TVs back in like a horse and buggy, right?
No, horse and buggy. We're Amish. No, yeah, I would sell furniture. I love it. Yeah. Sales is my, my go-to always. What did you think I was going to say?
I really didn't have any. I didn't have any real thought on what you would say, but the real question I want to ask
for business development
that is off script is how I think your approach to BD is a lot different than most people. Can you explain?
Yeah. So I, like I said, I started at Oxford House, and my base salary I think was $35,000 or $30,000 a year, and I wouldn't say that my attitude has changed with anybody that I work with. Still to this day, the back seat of my car is full of hygiene products, foot cream, lotions, deodorant, socks, because, if I see somebody sitting on the side of the street, I pull over, hey, what do you need? My fiance opened a cleaning company. 3 nights a week, I'm sitting in a floor somewhere scrubbing somebody else's toilet. And I've not changed at all. It's my way of doing business development. A lot of people look at it like it's a shitty, like a grimy business, blah, blah, blah. And I can't see that because I'm not that. I truly, whenever I took the job with Legends, Nate came to me and was like, hey, do you want to open a detox center? And like, of course, I'm in AA, and I went to my sponsor and I was like, man, I don't know what to do. And he said, your job as a person in recovery is to be of maximum service to others, period. So you can try to outthink this. You can try to, turn a anthill into a mountain, or you can figure out a way to be of maximum service to others. And I live that today.
I think a lot of BD reps use their network and like different things, but like I had the pleasure of going out with him, and like we literally walked around downtown and talked to people, and like it was very successful. It's like so refreshing to see him actually do it. And I know that I've watched him on social media talk about it, but actually we lose sight of the people at their lowest. And for me, that was like a truly inspiring day. Like we had our own fun time, but like actually seeing people, and like, this isn't funny, but like one person we were talking to that was homeless and had nothing described her mental health as impeccable, which it wasn't. But like, I remember when I was her, and I'm like, life is great, even though I didn't have 2 pairs of shoes. I was missing a shoe and a sock walking down the side of the road. And like, that just really inspires me about you, the way you approach your job.
It's hard for me to not do those things, because like I was there, I was homeless, living in a tent. So like when I see these guys, picking cigarette butts out of an ashtray, like I've been there.
Yeah.
So like when other people are like, look at that piece of shit, you know what I mean? Like,
you're like, take 2 of these.
I was that piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm going in and I'm buying a pack of cigarettes for him. Like, here, bro.
What's the brand again?
Montego.
Montegos, baby.
They love them. But but I remember a time, when I was that guy digging those out of the trash can or ashtray, and people like walking around the other side of the parking lot to avoid. I'm not going to ask you. I've never stood by a road and asked for change or asked for anything really, but I have, dug cigarette butts out of an ashtray and smoked them.
Funny story about his fiance. She was cleaning out his car and found them at Montegos.
Yeah, she's like, what is this? I was like, oh, those are, for people that don't have cigarettes.
You're like, I smoke those at night.
She's like, are you smoking cigarettes? I'm like, no, they're for the people outside that don't have cigarettes.
He's for the people. Chris, you ever smoked a Montego?
No.
No?
No.
They say
305s.
305, okay. And 305 daddies, yeah.
A little big in Florida.
Yeah, my mom my mom lived in Florida, so when I was in treatment, she used to send me a carton of those because she get them for like $17 or something.
Yeah, probably less, honestly. I mean,
yeah.
We used to have cartons, Smoker's Choice and Clippers up at the Ann Arbor store. They were like $9.99 a carton.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you sell cigarettes in the Ann Arbor store still?
Very little now. There's just...
We need to go up there still.
Yeah, we do.
It's nothing to look at.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's just a different vibe. It's more of a walk-in, walk-out shop. I mean, there's not really a big lounge.
So it's not like this.
We got a little room in the back for the regulars, but it's more of a in-and-out type thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So what's the next question? You guys
No, we got a good one. Next one. I think this one's actually so good that everybody should respond to it because we are just ripping through it. We are so far ahead of schedule. What's one belief you used to have about success that you later realized was completely wrong?
Money. I really thought, once you got to a certain amount of money, like you was successful. And I actually just had this conversation with a friend of mine the other night. I was like, bro, I've lived the most successful life I could live. Like, I sleep like a baby. I have a peace of mind that is second to none. Like, I try to stay as humble as possible. And I feel like that is, registering success with me. Teach?
It's a loaded question for sure. I feel like if you would have asked me that question 3 years ago, I would say like who I am today. If you were to ask me that question today, I'd probably say who I was 3 years ago.
You would be more successful 3 years ago, you think?
So like the way that I seen the world, the way that I viewed others, the way that I viewed myself, like has consistently changed because of my position in success and the money that I have. And so like I had more friends back then because they had no reason not to be my friend, I guess is like a thing. And so like I was able to live a lot lighter, I think that I love what I do. I love that I'm at where I'm at. I love that I have the ability to bring my really good friend into our partnership and like grow this business. But I wish that I still had a little bit more of the ignorance, I guess, the ignorance of what success might bring.
I can get with that, but I think you're wrong on the friends part. I think like you've been through from the outside looking in, not really that far outside, but like what you found out was that the people that, and this happens to a lot of people in their journey, you found out that the people that you thought really cared about you didn't give a fuck about you. And that's the reality of the world from my perspective. 99.9% of people don't give a fuck, and when they have the dumbest reason, it could be $5 to betray you so they can be better off, they will. But finding the 0.01%, which I consider all of you that's the real beauty. But I'm not saying that it doesn't hurt. I think as you go through the journey and some of those, because really you've defeated the odds with just the 5 people in this room. And like as those relationships stabilize and put some time behind them, I think that'll feel differently for you. But I am sympathetic because a lot of those same things happen to me. And I also agree with like, I was just talking to my wife today because her dad has potentially terminal cancer. It's all over his whole body. She was with him today. We're having struggles in one of our businesses and we were talking it out. But like when we first got sober and like started mainline and was attending mainline, like I was happy as hell. Like I remember I bought a Dodge Dart. I still have it. I crashed it and rebuilt it. It's Rally Edition.
Nice car.
Nice car.
Yeah, you get in it looks like he smoked cigarettes in it for 20 years. He doesn't even smoke cigarettes.
I put a system in it, and I remember being so pounded. Yeah. I remember being so thankful for it, like truly to my soul, for a Dodge Dart. And like now, when things go wrong in business, there's so much more at stake, and it's such a high dollar amount too. Like the problem we are discussing is a $25,000 problem, but back then, I didn't even know what $25,000 was. You know what I mean? And so like the weight and gravity of it I get, but I think also that as you're on the journey and certain things materialize, then that will change also. Once we get as successful as Chris, and hopefully all marry a doctor, that will help us to feel that part.
It's definitely the play. We clearly don't watch the podcast. Yeah. That's a play. It's a sliding scale. I think it changes. I think it's a breathable answer, a living answer. Listen, it's going to be great to die with the most toys. But recently I unfortunately had, not necessarily the opportunity, but the occasion to attend a couple of funerals of family members. and one was my wife's aunt, and one was my sister's husband, who's very, very young. And, it's not something that it's a new thought for me, but after seeing the people that showed up to his funeral, this small town in Mansfield, Ohio, there's no way that many people come to my funeral. If I live 40 more years, there's no way that many people come to my funeral. That's a goal. That's success.
That more people come or don't come?
More. Like I have lots of friends. I still can't envision that many people coming. Not just to the service, but line of cars to the burial itself, hundreds of people, which is just. I don't think you get better than that.
Sure. That would be like that for sure.
Yeah.
I'm still going to have all the toys, but I just better have all the people.
Yeah, for sure. They can't bury you with the toys.
No, well, they're going to certainly try.
Yeah.
Above ground mausoleum.
Yeah, with a Ferrari.
Yeah.
When my dad killed himself, he probably had 350. At his funeral, there's probably 350 people there. They had to keep expanding and opening rooms for it. It was the wildest thing. To me, he was just a normal guy, general contractor, but like he clearly impacted a lot of people in his life. It was nuts, and I was so lit off of Oxy 80s that like the people, like my wife and other people, were coming like, "Bub, what is wrong with you?" But like that's kind of
just tell me you're sad.
I was fucking out of my mind.
I think you both would have a lot of people for sure.
That's what spiraled for me because I found him, I talked to him, and then I was having a back surgery, and then I just progressively got worse because I could not cope with it. I worked with him every single day since I was 5 years old. I was on a job site, but it blew my mind the number of people that I've never been to a funeral since, and I try not to go to them. It's really hard. I commend you for going to them, and I was just thinking about it today, how great, like, we stress out about problems, but we're here, man. Like, we're not in the hospital. Like, we're alive. Like,
We're not smoking Montegos.
Yeah, we're not smoking Montegos at all. Yeah.
We're not behind the dumpster.
Yeah, that cigar cost about a whole carton of Montegos. Yeah, and I think like you just went through that kind of that scare for a little bit for you too, which kind of like reawakened that.
Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, sure. No, it's something. If it had gone the wrong way, I don't know if that many people show up. So I guess my answer is the more people at your funeral means you won't get to see the level of success you reach, but somebody will.
I love that legacy situation, the legacy talk, I think, and like how many lives you've impacted and that kind of stuff.
I've seen a quote on something. It was like, the little gap between your birth date and your death date, like that gap, like what is that to you? Like, what have you done in that gap? And that's a big question.
Yeah, it's like in our world, it's hard to remain how Matt remains.
For sure.
I try to, and I do sometimes.
Nah.
And I went and picked up a client at midnight, took him to detox like 2 weeks ago, a month ago. But I'm saying
came in with the paraphernalia here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah. So
you do, but let's not change anybody's views out there and let them know what you really do. Let's keep.
Yeah. So, but I am a little jaded for sure, and because it's hard because of like the position I'm in. So like if I were to give everybody the time that they asked for of me, I wouldn't have any time for myself or my family or anything I want to do. And that's just the truth. Where like you've dedicated or you have dictated like a piece of your life or your energy that's devoted to just that. It's like you going to pick up clients still. Like you'll drive to fucking Columbus to grab a client. Like not basically anybody that's in your position would do that. They would send somebody for sure.
Yeah, not me. And I feel like that's how I keep from getting away from, what I was and, who I'm becoming. And it's just always staying the same, no matter what. Yeah. I was on the phone with a guy night before last. I'm his emergency contact. I got him into treatment probably 15 times. I'm multiple people's emergency contact. Like, I just got a text message today that his medicine was ready to be picked up at the pharmacy. And I'm like, you ain't met anybody that means more to you than me. And then I really think about that, and it's true. He's not. Like, he called me the other night at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning because he'd got kicked out of a sober living that he was in, and somebody sent him $55 for a hotel, one of his family members. But they sent it to my Cash App so I could send it to him on Venmo. And I yelled at him. I'm like, I'm done sending you money. Don't ask me for vape. I'm done. You keep getting kicked out of these places. I'm done with you. And you could just hear like the frustration in his voice. Like, fuck, are you really?
Yeah.
But, I blew his phone up all day because I'm worried about him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so man, it's I try to keep that same.
Would you be my emergency contact?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sign an
Yeah,
ROI.
mine too, because my wife won't answer.
Sign an ROI. Gotcha.
Yeah, just make sure you can do ROIs for sure. The hat. I'm looking at the hat. I just noticed the hat. What is that?
Clean Culture. I got this at an event. I wish I knew the name of the company. Clean Culture and Sober as Fuck AF.
They blew up.
They're up in Akron. Or
Yeah,
they were
Sober as
at one of our
Fuck blew
events in
up.
Akron.
I like the clean culture though. I like the.
I do too.
I like the brand.
If you're out there, drop your website.
For sure. It's
Clean
a sweet golf
culture.
hat. Yeah. I gave you some questions to ask. So why don't you do
All
that?
right, I'll start out.
Yeah.
Chris, this is for you.
Yeah, let's go.
Seems very vindictive right off the bat.
Yeah. What's your social security number? All right, Chris.
That was good.
If your dog could talk, would they brag about you or file complaints with HR?
Oh, that's easy. I love my dog. It's my little chef. We cook together every weekend. He would.
What kind of dog do you have? First?
Oh boy, it's a mouthful. It's a Lagotto Romagnolo, Italian truffle. It's an Italian truffle hunting dog. It's an ancient breed. Poodles and Portuguese water dogs descend from them, so it looks like a poodle.
Can you post a picture of that when you film? I'd like for everybody to see that.
Oh, we can, but also just so you.
Oh yeah, like kind of like a Labradoodle.
Yeah, I mean, so it was the original doodle. Like poodles descended from this breed, so like.
Got it.
Whatever. No complaints there.
Good dog.
You don't find that at the fucking pet shelter.
No, you don't. We know where we drove down to your country. We were in Sevierville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I went to jail there.
That's hard to do, man. There's like 7 people in that.
2 cells.
Yeah, no, that place was crazy.
They have a Cracker Barrel.
You wouldn't believe it. Like you get off the strip right there.
In the holler. Oh, yeah, we drove up into the holler to get the dog. That was meth country,
A lot
man.
of stories for that place. All right, so when your wife saves lives and you make brisket, do you feel like your teammates or emotional support spatula, or her emotional support spatula?
Emotional support spatula.
Yeah, where did you come up with that word?
Yeah.
Thanks, Chad.
First off, I've saved just as many lives as she's saved.
With these, I would imagine.
No, not with these. Although these, we have a 700-page report saying how these are not bad for your health.
Noted.
Yep, we can get your copy. No, I've saved lives. I've been saving lives since like college, calling ambulances for buddies who pass out and hit their head on concrete. Ungrateful motherfuckers complaining about the ambulance bill the other day. Meanwhile, he was dying on the sidewalk. Saved his life. I'm definitely emotionally supportive, I guess. I listen to all the complaints about all the stupid people she deals with. And there's usually fresh food on the table 4 nights a week.
That you cook.
That I cook.
Yeah. Okay.
He's making us look bad.
Yeah.
Listen, but she cleans the house to her own credit. Also, against her own credit, we don't have a cleaning lady because she would just clean after the cleaning lady. So
If you need one, I have one.
well, yeah, she'd follow you around though. It'd be super fucking annoying for you. You missed a spot.
Lexi would love that.
Yeah.
That company while she did that.
Yeah, I bet she would.
Elevate cleaning service. All right, next question. What's more sacred to you? Cigar etiquette, smoked meat, your spot on the couch that nobody else is allowed to sit in?
That's a good one.
What means the most to you?
What is cigar fucking etiquette?
Not this.
No,
Not this. I know that. It's not this.
It would be like his indie brands and like the way he sees like the culture of cigars and like his view on it.
Okay. I'm with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, we got to probably do this cigar etiquette thing, even though it's not a huge thing for me. But the other two just are non-existent for me. so non-existent. I don't even remember what they were. Tell me again.
The couch, the spot on the
Favorite
couch.
spot on the couch.
Favorite spot on the couch.
Smoked
I don't. First off, we'll start with the short one. I don't have a spot on the couch. My wife has made a living room that I'm not allowed to go into. So
Like the white room, like the
kind
good
of,
room.
yeah. She
I
gets to
love
watch it. It's the biggest TV in the house. I go to the basement with the small TV. Technically, that's my couch, but nobody else goes down there, so no one else will take it. Smoked meat. Don't get me started. Waste of time. You want barbecue? Go buy it. This whole culture of, this whole culture of 12 hours getting up, smoking the meat, prepping it, brining it, keeping the constant temperature, taking it off, wrapping it. That's just going to fuck up golf. Like, people who smoke meat can't golf.
So change the smoked meat to like your favorite meal to make, or like whatever your passion is, because you're passionate about.
Then it's going to go back to the cooking, and that's going to win. Like, that's what I love. That's what I do. I made lasagna this weekend. It was fire. It was the best I've ever had.
Best lasagna? Give us a recipe or no?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram.
Yeah, he's like a real deal chef, dude. Like, you have to look up his Instagram. He's that guy for sure.
What are you doing over
I
there
don't know.
with that thing, bub?
It's fell apart.
Yeah.
Sweet Bottom Betty's not happy. All right, number 4. If Gordon Ramsay insulted your cooking, would you cry, fight him, or offer him a cigar and a side of your ribs?
Fight him for sure.
Cigar, but not ribs. No, I'm not going to fight that guy. Even his criticism would be honorable because he saw my cooking. That guy is a legend. I mean, I don't even know if he's really that good of a cook, but what he does in the cooking realm is
he turned into a whole thing. Yeah,
Michelin stars, chain restaurants, empires, like the real deal.
I don't see anybody barking at you going well though. Like, just the more I get to know you, like, I can't see anybody like that intensity of there not being part of your brain where there's this like a core fight or flight reaction that's like, fuck you.
Well, there's a guy we're not allowed to talk about. No, but listen, like, I don't know. Honestly, shout out Gordon Ramsay. Check out a video and review it. He does these little reviews. He watches the videos, does reviews. I don't know if he's going to come up with very much on my stuff because I'm pretty technically sound on my...
I would love for you to send it to him if we could fucking catch that video.
I tag him in every single one.
Oh, really?
I do.
And he never brought it up. I love those. Dude, have you ever seen those where he's like, they send like, what do you think of this? And he's like, and it's like pizza. He's like, that looks like a piece of shit.
So Nate went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in Baltimore. They went to the game up there. And his sister got some kind of dessert that was like his grandmother's recipe. And she said it was the best thing she's ever eaten in her life. Nate said the steaks were the best steaks he's ever ate. You know he's an eater.
He is an eater. He is.
I make his beef Wellington at least once or twice a year for holidays. And I mean, I knock it out of the park. He could watch my beef Wellington recipe and offer me a job. So
You'd quit this to go work with him? You'd give all this up to go work with Dave Ramsey?
yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. What did I say? Dave Ramsey?
Yeah, either one.
Either one's fine.
100%. Tomorrow. He says, come work in my restaurant.
We should make that happen.
We should try to make that happen for sure.
I don't feel like that's
my wife's not going to be happy and very surprised that I'm not there when she gets home.
hard. I think we can make something happen there.
At least like a spotlight, guest spotlight.
Gordon, give us a shout out. Get on his
Yes.
Instagram and like something.
Cigars and beef Wellington, dude. Like I'll come check that out for sure.
Jeez. You tag Gordon Ramsay in this?
Just call us so.
If your dogs had Instagram accounts, would they have more followers than you? And would you manage
Let's check.
their brand deals? What was your dog's name? Chuck?
Brando. We needed a good, strong Italian name, so we named it after Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. Love it.
I can't.
I have
He has his own.
1,600 followers, and he has...
Did you know this?
No.
Wow.
Where's he at? He only has like a couple hundred. And it's all other dog owners of the same breed that follow him. But no, I definitely have more followers than him. But he does. It's at thatlagotolife.com.
That's why he's not making any HR complaints. The guy really has like his own Instagram. So.
He does.
So,
All right. Well, thanks for answering all the questions.
Yeah.
It's been great.
yeah.
I feel like I know you now. And I'll definitely, if something happened, I will come to your funeral.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And if I can get everybody to come from Healspace, we'll bring all the clients.
Bring him.
Bro,
Dude, show up deep, bro.
Free Montegos for everybody.
Yeah, we'll show up in the track mark Charlie.
Yeah, the Ativan.
The Ativan. Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Yeah.
I've done destroyed my cigar, so
Josh, why don't you go?
what do you want me to do?
I sent you questions.
come on, Josh.
Oh, I didn't get them.
Yeah, you did.
So you have an Android.
Yeah. That's 100%
Apple
the
do-
problem.
you
Wait
ever
for
seen
that.
Apple do
You're already
that?
dealing with it, actually. No.
They're coming out. They are coming out with the foldable. Honestly, no, you didn't, bub.
Yes, I did to your personal.
I don't answer my personal.
What do I not
So it's
have the
for Matt?
personal?
No, he does. It's not in it's not in a group chat because he thinks everything needs to be in a group chat. Unfortunately.
That's right.
But you ruin all the group chats with the green bubble.
Dude.
You're the guy.
Yeah, you are the problem.
Yeah.
You can't get. Apple doesn't have this, bub.
Who
Not
needs
yet.
it?
When they
watch TV.
My
What?
Mr. Oaks.
Yes, sir.
If Gus had opposable thumbs, do you think he'd stay with you or move in with someone who buys designer dog treats?
I buy designer dog food.
So you think he'd stay with you?
Yeah, he loves them.
Which is more stressful? Wedding planning, a 6-foot putt for money, or accidentally liking your fiance your fiance's ex Instagram from 2014?
Well, I'd stay away from all that because that is so easy to do. I stay away from the exes stuff. I don't ever go on their Facebook page. All my exes, I block them immediately afterwards. So, wedding planning, I'm not part of. But a 6-foot putt for money, I've been in that situation a lot and I've lost.
So you probably have 18,000 people blocked. He has that many followers. You probably have that many people blocked. Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
What's louder, Gus snoring or your internal scream when your fiance says, "I've been thinking about colors"?
Gus does snore loud. And she does think about different colors a lot. Yeah, probably Gus snoring, though. She's easy to get along with.
If business development doesn't work out and you're starting a French Bulldog golf, are you starting a French Bulldog golf league or marrying into Gus's inheritance?
There's nothing against French Bulldogs or people with any kind of disabilities. But I don't think French Bulldogs could golf.
What? Okay. What? Why disabilities? What, you think your dog has a disability?
I think all French Bulldogs they have some sort of disability. I won't go into details of what disability, but there is some sort of disability that they have. They just can't get it. You want to test it? Buy a cat.
No, that'll never do
Go
that.
get a cat.
The problem with that sentence was buying the cat.
Yeah, go get a cat.
I agree.
And watch what a French Bulldog will do to its leftovers. He's weird. So he couldn't golf. Yeah, not at all. Not a chance. But I'm going to sell furniture if business development doesn't work.
We're gonna sell furniture. We actually got some furniture. We need.
We do.
to
Yeah,
sell.
we got to sell.
we bought a truckload of furniture. And
For
didn't
sure.
Is
sell
that when
it.
TJ's broke down? Is that load of furniture? When I had to drive all the way to Lima to pick you up?
Oh, we were going down to get it with
No,
the
we
truck. That was your box truck, by the way. Yeah. He's like, hey, I got a box truck for you. I drove it 4 miles and it broke down.
You was going 4 miles. TJ
Yeah, it
calls
was.
me. He's like, "You're the only person I know that'll come and get me." I was like, "What?" He's like, "You're the only person I got left."
No, we bought a semi-load, and we can get semi-loads of furniture for so cheap, dude. So we can live
That's something
your
Wesley
dream.
can do.
We can live your dream of furniture sales, bub. I'm talking.
Sure.
We made our money back in one sale. It was
crazy.
wild.
That's crazy.
So we could do. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's
Let's
right.
sell some fucking furniture, bub.
All right, you ready, Josh?
Oh shit. Go ahead.
All right. Golf or decorating for Halloween?
Fuck. I don't like either of those. My wife's favorite holiday is Halloween, but I'm never playing golf.
Why?
Golf is so
Ego.
ego.
Yeah.
I won't.
You're afraid to suck.
Yep.
No, I do suck. I'm tall, lanky, uncoordinated. I'm not good at it. I hate anything that I'm not good at. I do not like
So
it.
instead of fixing it, you avoid it.
I don't have time or the money that you three have, and I have no, bro. I can't even okay. Back to my dad that killed himself. Who did?
Why do you keep going back to that over
who
golf?
did play golf His swing was so hideous, dude. His back, and he was actually decent in scrambles, but it was just watching him. It scarred me. He was like 6'2", probably 375. But from here up, he was all muscle. It was the weirdest thing. But his backswing was like 2 feet, and then he hit it. It's just
like
not
John
my
Rock.
thing. I do like what's the national place or Vegas?
Topgolf.
Yeah, I like Topgolf. And last time I was there with my sponsor in Vegas, he like, because one person I listened to, he was like, "Hey, try this. Keep your head down."
We can
I
play
was making
Top Golf
content.
in the office on what I have.
I know, but it's just
Do
not.
it.
I was playing Jurassic Park Par 3 today, which was pretty cool.
But I don't want to take advice from you guys.
Yeah, that's the problem. See, it's
Yeah.
ego, like I said. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, fair.
Decorate for Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah,
decorate
for
Halloween.
sure. Jess would be
Jess,
happy. I
you hear
love
that?
you, baby.
Yeah, decorating for Halloween. Never gamble again, or you can't talk for 3 hours a day while you're awake for the rest of your life.
Sheesh.
That's a real tough.
As much as I love gambling, I mean, we know I gotta flap them soup coolers for sure. Ain't no way. That's how I make the money, honey.
Wake up and talk.
I talk while I sleep, bub.
believe you.
Jessica, tell him.
Yeah, no, I can see that for sure.
My best
He like calls
ideas.
me in his sleep. He
Some of
puts
my
me in a
best
group text while he's sleeping.
Some of my best
He
ideas.
always says that. He's like, I'm going to add you in a group text with so-and-so. And then they'll text me and be like, hey, I'm not getting in a group text with him.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
If your food comes out wrong at a restaurant,
You already know how that.
do you send it back politely, write a Yelp review in the parking lot, light the restaurant on fire?
I mean, honestly, if crime didn't play a factor, I would. You know how I am. Like, you preemptively. I mean, it's only for certain things, but he'll preemptively, talk to, like, he's weird. If you can't do it. And it's not like that. I don't even want. All I want is, like, if you say medium rare or rare,
Make it.
there's a definition of that. And make it close. But if I order rare and you bring me medium well, I have an issue with that. And I even try to say, like, if you don't got it, that's okay. I'll reorder. But every time they bring it out super overcooked. So if I could, I would burn it down because I feel like, especially when you're,
You
I
have one
remember.
job. You have one job.
Right. And dude,
He's
your
the worst,
first,
dude.
I'm not the worst. Your first $100 steak, you didn't even want to eat. But if you're paying $100 for a steak, like, it should be done right. Period. That's what I believe. Like, I can't fail at my job every day and keep having one. And I start off nice. You can't say I don't start off nice. I'm like, if you don't got it, that's fine. I won't. But when it doesn't happen, I do get upset and I would like to burn the place down. I feel the same way about fast food. Like, bro, like, what? And then I get home
Wait till
and
you
it's
guys go out
always,
to eat with them.
it's always my wife's food. And then, what are you going to do? Call back up there? Yeah, give me a credit. Write my name down because I'm going to remember the next time
Like
I'm
I'm gonna
at
come
Win-
back.
Right.
My favorite is when you order. I don't like vegetables. Order like a fucking double quarter pounder or something at McDonald's because I've had too much to drink or something, and I say only ketchup because that's all I want. And they say, first off, it's called double quarter pounder with cheese, only ketchup. Would you still like cheese?
Like, yeah, it's in the name, bud. Yeah.
Well, you have to remember they're making like
You're the
$12
only
an hour.
one
They're
that
making like
defends
15
food
bucks an
service
hour.
You know why?
Because you work there.
There it is.
I love being a server too,
Yeah.
but I never messed it up. And you always just tell them it's your first day because people like you don't yell at people at their first day.
And blame
He would.
I'm not mad at the server. I'm mad at the kitchen.
Yeah, the server gets the blunt.
The guy at J. Alexander's hates me though.
Well, Jay Alexander's is trash.
It just happened with Connor when me and Connor were out by ourselves. Even Connor knew, and I had already paid the bill, and Connor looked at the dude and was like, "Just do something." And he did. He gave me took my card back and fixed it. But I can't
Give you a
stand.
cheesecake or something.
Yeah, no, he actually gave me a credit because I explained it to him. I'm like, I fucking told Lisa, give me the rarest piece, and if you don't have it, just come and tell me. But it was like her second day or something, so.
You knew her name.
I just made that up. But
Yeah.
she looked like a Lisa.
All right. Last question. Ready?
Yeah.
You have to tell everyone that you're wrong even when you're right, or you have to tell everyone that you're wrong, even when you're right.
I have to tell everybody say it again.
Yep. You have to tell everyone that you're wrong, even when you're right, or you have to tell everyone you're wrong, even when you're right.
It's the same question.
I'm so confused.
He's just baiting you. It's the same question.
Am I gonna say I'm wrong when I'm right? Nah. I'm gonna say I'm right even when I'm wrong.
Something I learned a long time ago when I first got sober.
Please share.
It said, you don't have to prove someone wrong to be right. And I feel like that's why my life is so stress-free. So you can be right, don't have to prove people wrong. So just go with the answer. Go with number one.
I'll take his advice, my new partner.
That was a shot to the gut. I think he said that to me twice in the whole 7,000 hours of conversation we've had.
What? I said what to you?
That I'll take your advice.
I screenshot every time Rob says you're right to me. Screenshot.
Very similar
I
relationship.
got like
for
4
sure.
of those.
Yeah. And then we'll finish out with your questions.
I believe I'm asking you these, and this should be a great one since I have an actual psychology degree. On a scale of 1 to I've diagnosed everyone at this table, how confident are you in your fake psychology degree?
Very confident.
Super confident in my fake psychology degree. I feel like when it comes to human behavior, it's pretty hard to be on the level that I'm on. So there's my arrogance there.
Well, I think you're more of an anthropologist at that point than you are a psychologist.
Explain.
Anthropology is study of human behavior, essentially, or
And psychology is divine.
yeah, or actual sickness. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you guys are all sick, so.
well, I'm telling. I can go right down I think we're on the DSM-5 right now. I can go right down the DSM-5 and be like, yep, narcissist, OCD, ADD. I mean, we can check.
We could
list.
hire him. He's got a degree. That's the crazy thing.
Yep, big fancy ones. Yeah, hire me.
I've been trying to get better at that though. I feel like I psychoanalyze everybody and try to figure them out always, and it's a hard.
Why do you feel like that's a need?
I used to use it for the benefit of my my addiction to understand you, so I could talk you into whatever I wanted, and
Cool.
now it's
Cold piece.
the same thing, but just for you to be better at whatever you do.
So, example.
Gaslighting before it was cool.
So we had a client today.
Gaslighting before it was called narcissist.
Yeah.
We had a client today that came and left and came back and was gonna leave again, all in the course of 24 hours, right? And we were just talking the other day of how he doesn't want to do certain things or doesn't have time to do certain things, but that's what he's really good at. And so I happened to be in there, and he the way he spoke to dude and interpreted, and because he'd been there. Before the dude could even form responses and other things, it's a beautiful thing to watch, which Matt was touching on a little bit about the billing codes and his ability within the operational space of clinical, but he does understand human behavior very, very well. I'll say that. So I just gave you a compliment
thank you.
for the
Thanks,
record.
Buddy. What's harder for you, admitting you're wrong or letting someone else finish a sentence?
Sheesh.
Damn, you wrote those questions?
I didn't. I gave my personality traits, and then I had him write the questions, and I read the first one, and then I knew they were going to be good, so it didn't matter.
What personality traits? Please tell us what you put in there.
I put in arrogant. I psychoanalyze. I put in huge heart, and I put in
Little dick.
little small penis.
By the way, when I hear BD, it is not. I do not think business development. By the way,
I want to buy a license plate to say BD. So when I was in Legends, everybody, nobody knew what BD was. Everybody's like, "What do you do here?" I'm like, "I'm BD." And they're like, "You are?"
by the way, Legends great strip club, so you know.
Recovery center.
Yeah.
A lot of people that were at the strip club probably also visit
sure.
the rehab.
Yeah, I've visited there. What was the question again?
What's harder for you to admit? What is harder for you, admitting you are wrong or letting someone finish a sentence?
They're both equally hard. Admitting I'm wrong for sure.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah.
But then want to point out, I'm just saying. Go ahead. Next question.
If arrogance burned calories, would you be shredded or dehydrated? It clearly doesn't burn calories.
He's getting better.
Yeah, for sure.
He's back in the gym.
I'd be shredded for sure.
He sucked his gut in as soon as you said that. You're such a piece of shit, Chris.
Yeah. Listen, they won't let me work out right now. I'm getting so fat. You should have seen me 14 months ago.
I've shed 3 pounds lately, and I've been in the gym pretty heavy. But
Wow.
You need help.
yeah.
I take a shit
Yeah,
over
what's the
3
short
pounds.
code for Ozempic?
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta watch that shit. It make you look like Skeletor in the face. If someone told you you're not the smartest person in the room, would you laugh it off, fact check their birth certificate, shout out Obama, and start a podcast about it?
All 3.
What are the options again?
Laugh it off, fact check their birth certificate, start a podcast about it.
They bring it up in a podcast, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I would probably bring it up in the podcast and fact checked it as well. I would. Yes, those.
What if someone told you you weren't allowed to bring it up in the podcast?
You just dangle ideas in front of them, make them to bite off it.
I would literally just make them feel dumb, probably.
Yeah, I was recently censored on a podcast, by the way.
Same.
That's my last question.
Thank God. All right, so what's next?
That's it.
That's it. Thank everybody for chiming in on our 3rd, 7th, or 8th episode, whatever episode this is. We appreciate you for coming out, and we look forward to having you on the future podcast. So check us out. Shout out Black Rose Cigars. You want to have the best cigars in town? Come sit down with us. You can't sit at Quitters Ave, obviously, but you can sit up front with the normal people. No, I'm just kidding.
And they got the big TV out there. That thing is huge. And the new couch. Did you see the new?
Yeah, no, that's for
boy.
sure. And cut.